Down to the final four at the Rogers Cup in Montreal, where Lucie Safarova and Li Na took part in the opening semi-final clash. Both women struggled with their return games in the opening set, but it was Safarova who managed the first break.
And double faults away the game, and that'll frustrate Li Na to no end because she had been brilliant to this point.
The 16th seed comfortably served out the set to take control of the contest.
And there it is, Li Na. Unblemished no more. She drops the opening set as Lucie Safarova runs off the final three games in impressive fashion.
Li, who thrashed top 10 stars Sara Irani and Agnieszka Radwanska in previous rounds, fought back in the second though.
Off the frame of Safarova, and the break secured 3-1 in favor of Li Na.
The former French Open champion now much more accurate with her ground strokes. A single break was enough for Li to force a decider.
Well, something had to give. Neither player had lost a set all week coming to the semifinals, but now each has lost one. And it will be one. One set to decide who goes to the final at the Rogers Cup.
But Safarova then regained control as Li's level dropped markedly.
And it is a double break lead. 4 straight games, including the gift of game number 6 to get to 5-1. And Lucie Safarova can handle her business now.
Safarova couldn't serve out the match first time at 5-1 up.
And as if on cue, Safarova succumbs, broken, gives one of the 2 breaks back, but she still has one as her buffer. And Li Na will try to prolong this third set.
And incredibly, the Czech then faltered for a second time on serve.
And there is another break, and we are back on serve, and Li Na has made this a contest.
The momentum now with Li as she broke for a third straight time.
Big return on the second serve, and Li Na has twice broken when her opponent served for the match. It'll be her turn to try to finish things off in Montreal.
Li won the last 6 games of the match to complete a stunning turnaround and reach the final.
Sometimes you need a challenge. Li Na, down 5-1 in the third set, comes storming back, and she moves through to the final with a 3-set victory over Lucie Safarova.
Li would meet the winner of the other semi-final between former champion Caroline Wozniacki and 5th seed Petra Kvitova. Wozniacki, the only former champion left amongst the semi-finalists, hit form early on her way to the first break in the match.
Oh, that's crafty. That is nice.
The former world number 1 soon broke again to take a commanding opening set lead.
Another break for Caroline Wozniacki.
Wozniacki couldn't serve it out, but that didn't matter as she broke Kvitova again to take the set.
Misses the mark, and a challenge from Kvitova just to make sure it's wide.
Kvitova, who'd already lost 4 semi-finals this year, needed a response, and she got it.
And that's long. And there's the break. It is a 2-1 lead.
The Czech's powerful ground strokes a decisive factor as she squared the match.
And she'll get the set point number 2, and that wraps it up. We'll see if Mother Nature has intervened, but in the time, we've split sets.
After a rain delay, Kvitova continued in the same vein of form to take charge of the decider. And Wozniacki's challenge looked over when Kvitova broke again for a 4-1 lead.
Miss Wozniacki is challenging the call on the right near sideline.
Well, it's an important challenge because Wozniacki stopped play. If she is wrong, the point goes to Kvitova, as does the break and the game. She has not been right today, and she is not right now.
Kvitova couldn't serve the match out, but she then broke Wozniacki to reach her first WTA final of 2012.
The tussle ends. The first time between these 2 and 6 meetings it goes the distance of 3 sets. And it's Petra Kvitova who emerges. Year-end number 2 in 2011 takes out year-end number 1 from 2011 and does so coming back from a set down.